and supporting me with the help of the Lord Jesus Christ. That God is keeping helping me to spread the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ across the world, all nations. So first of all, before I start, I want to thank all my supporters. I want to thank Dr. Michael Duke. I love you very much with his ministry for supporting me. I want to thank Pastor John Hedy for supporting me a lot and for praying for me and keeping communication with me. And I want to thank Pastor Jolly Hostin. I love you all, guys. God has led you to me. So pray for you as well as we pray for me, and thank you for supporting me to continue spread the gospel of the Lord Jesus Christ. First of all, I want to start with the good stories. I want to start with these interesting stories of strong men of God. How to pass the test. How these men have passed the test. They have been our examples. I want to start with the story of Esau and Jacob, the brothers. First of all, to pass the test, you have to be merciful, you have to be kind, you have to be good, you have to be good to all people who did wrong to you. I want to talk to you about Esau and with his brother Jacob. His brother Jacob cheated him all the time. He deceived Esau for trading his birthright for the bowl of soup. So years later, his father Isaac was close to die. He couldn't see, he was blind. Then Jacob dressed up like Esau and tricked his father in order to give him the blessing that belongs to Esau. So when Esau found out, he was so angry for his brother. For years, these two brothers lived strange one another. So after Jacob did that, and so they got separated. And when Esau was coming back, Jacob was when Jacob was coming back, and Esau went to meet him, and he took 400 men, army, to meet him, and Jacob was was afraid of his brother. But his brother attention was having mercy to his brother Jacob. So when they met, and after they met, and Esau gave his brother love and forgave him. And Jacob was so surprised. So Esau passed the test, and he was blessed for that. And I want to also illustrate this story of Joseph when God chose Joseph, and his brother was jealous, and when they were jealous, when they was in a field, they decided to put Joseph in in a pit or sell him, and so they agree one another to tell his father that the animals ate him, but so his oldest brother, who was a Judah, and he said, instead of killing our brother, we can throw him in a pit or sell him. Then when the Median was passing, they sold him to Median. When he reached in Egypt, he became a king there. So God fulfilled his promise, and Joseph finally he passed the test and he forgave his brothers. Same as David, when God chose David when he was a shepherd, and David was blessed. So I want to talk about the church of Thyatira today. This church is the Aduleterous church in Revelation chapter 2, verse 18, 29. This said, and to the angel of the church in Thyatira write the words of the Son of God, who has eyes like a flame of fire, and whose feet are like a burnished bronze. And verse 29 said, He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. So they are Christians and the churches today who feel need to be relevant and all inclusive when it comes to spiritual and moral boundaries. The ancient churches in Thyatira must have felt that as well. The church allowed an immoral individual to lead many others away from Christians. Chapter 2 of the book of Revelation, verse 20 says, But I have this against you, that you tolerate that woman Jezebel, who, who calls herself a prophetess, and it's teaching and seducing many servants to practice sexual immorality and to eat food sacrificed to idols. This reminds me a lot. Before I received salvation, before I was working for the world, many of you has followed my testimony. I told you I was in this religion called Krishna consciousness. They worship the idols, the false god. The woman who led me to that religion, Krishna, it's really big in this country, in the United States of America. So that woman, for me to qualify to be among them, they have a food which they give a sacrifice to their god, which is called prashid. So they get somebody, everybody has to eat that food. So I'm so glad that God saved me, even though I ate that food. But it's not too late, and God saved me from all that because they completely worship the false god. And thank God who saved me from that religion. So this what he says in Revelation chapter 2, verse 20. What does Christian say to the church that is tolerating immorality in her in her midst? So number one, the threat of death, Revelation chapter 2, verse 22 to 23. Behold, I will throw her unto a sad bed, and those who commit adultery with her, I will throw into great tribulation, unless they repent of her works. Verse 23 says, And I will strike her children dead, and all the churches will know that I am he who searches mind and heart, and I will give to each of you according to your work. So this warning is not just to the prophetess, but also to those who commit adultery with her. They would find they would find themselves in a great tribulation unless they repent of the immorality. Number two, the message to the Christians. This is in Revelation chapter 2, verse 24 to 25. But to the rest of you in Thyatira who do not hold this teaching, who have not learned what some call the deep things of Satan, to you I say, I do not lay on you any other burden. Only hold fast what you have until I come. So the message for those that stood their ground and did not engage in the cult of immorality is to hold fast what you have till I come. So number three, the message to the conquerors. This is very important for those who conquer, for those who remain faithful. Verse 26 says, The one who conquers and who keeps my works until the end, To him I will give authority over the nation. Very, very interesting. This is a message to those who will choose to remain faithful to Christ, the Lord Jesus Christ, the Lamb of God, until the end Christ comes. This promise, he promised that they would reign and they would be raptured together with the Lord Jesus Christ. So thank you very much for following this, and I believe and I hope it's going to help you. Thank you, and I keep praying for you guys that you can understand that we are end of time. We are in a revelation time. So everything which has been prophesied has been fulfilled. God bless you all, and I keep praying for you. Amen.